The Wii Shop Channel had a lot of freeware you were able to get. I used to go on it to see what demos they had. One of them was for Pokémon Rumble. The demo didn't let you beat the first area, but it let you play for a bit. The thing about freeware games is that they aren't as big as a full game, since they had to be able to fit on the Wii's internal storage. So this is a pretty short game. When you start the game, you get an introduction. The game has toy Pokemon that are powered with wind-up keys, which are called Wonder Keys. After it's spun, they come to life, but since the Pokemon are toys, they won't be able to grow, but they can still move and engage in Pokemon battles. There are Battle Royales that are held to see which toy Pokemon is the most powerful. There are different types of Pokemon that all have their strengths and weaknesses, so they work together to win the Battle Royale. The Pokemon you start with is Rattata. It notices a gap in the gate to the Battle Royale. Only strong Pokemon are able to compete, but Rattata goes anyways and gets one shot almost instantly. There's no real way to win, unless you mod the game so they have 1 HP. If you win, something weird happens. You unlock the next area in the game, and your Wonder Key levels up. Then the losing cutscene plays, since the developers never expected someone to beat it. After losing, you have to befriend powerful Pokemon so you can compete in the Battle Royale. Anyways, the first area you get is the Silent Forest. The gameplay is pretty simple. You walk around and attack Pokemon. You can press either 1 or 2 to attack if you have 2 moves. You are able to get more attacks by using the machines in the main area, but you can only have 2 at a time. You move around the map and jump on springs that take you to the next area. If a Pokemon gets stunned, if you beat them quickly, you're able to befriend them. Pressing A lets you switch between Pokemon, but it cancels if you get hit. If you're knocked out 3 times, you lose, and have to try again from the start. At the end of the level, you fight the boss. The boss has the most health, and is a large Pokemon. There are also smaller Pokemon that spawn in. After you win, you get a ton of coins, and you might also unlock the boss too. After being in the first area, you unlock the other levels, and a few buildings you can use. The first one is the Recruit Point. This lets you recruit Pokemon using coins for your rank. You can also use a password. Passwords were given out in Nintendo Power magazines, and were also shown on the Pokemon website. The second one lets you move Pokemon to your Wii remote. This feature isn't used much on the Wii. There's also a building for multiplayer that lets you play with 4 people at the same time. Release Point lets you release Pokemon for a goodbye gift and coins. Collection shows all the Pokemon you have. Training Point lets you give your Pokemon new moves. You can have 2 max and you can swap them out. Information just shows you info about your playthrough. After you get a level 100 Pokemon, you can find the first Battle Royale. You don't have to beat every area to reach level 100. You have to go against 50 different Pokemon at the same time. There are also a few powerful Pokemon that appear around the end of the Battle Royale. A lot of them fight each other though. After you beat all of them, you get a lot of coins, and you unlock the next rank. This is where the gameplay loop becomes apparent. After you make it to rank B, you get the same areas as rank C, but with stronger and more difficult Pokemon. All the ranks are similar. The game only has 6 areas total, 7 if you count the Battle Royale. Every time you beat a rank, it says you're getting closer to going against the strongest Pokemon, which is Mewtwo. The areas also get longer, and there are more enemies. The main change is that Pokemon start to have unique abilities. Some of them are really good. It makes sense why there's not more areas though. Since it's rare, it has to fit on the Wii's internal storage. But it's still enjoyable, as long as you don't do a really long playthrough of it. There are also some light changes to how the area looks, but that's it. After being rank S, you unlock Advanced, and after being that you get EX. Each difficulty has more Pokemon. That's everything about Pokémon Rumble on the Wii. Pokémon Rumble has a ton of other games in the series, but I'll go over them another time. This game was released in June 2009. A ton of amazing Wii games released in 2009, like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Punch-Out!, and Wii Sports Resort. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Goodbye and have a great day.